Hey guys, let's get more news about Dallas, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Micah Parsons on his sideline frustration following the Cowboys' loss. Damned if I do, damned if I don't. While the Dallas Cowboys were made fun of after their 27-20 loss to the Cincinnati Bengals, edge rusher Micah Parsons received criticism. Following the loss on primetime, Parsons skipped out on the usual post-game activities. No midfield congratulatory handshakes, no jersey swaps, not even a brief chat. Parsons headed straight towards the locker room. During post-game interviews, Parsons opened up about his emotional exit. The combination of the muffed punt block return, which led to the Bengals' game-winning score, and the early exit of second-year linebacker, DeMarvion Overshown, weighed heavily on him. "This one hurt me more than any loss this year, probably even worse than a playoff loss to be honest, because of where we were going, how we were playing good football," Parsons told reports after MNF. On his latest episode of his podcast, Parsons addressed the scrutiny he faced and went into further details about his early departure from the field. "Not only am I the most complete competitor, I don't think there's anyone else in the world except for maybe the top 3 greatest players of all time, Michael Jordan, R.I.P. Kobe Bryant. I think I'm in their category of competitiveness," Parsons said. "It's heartbreaking for me, because I promised y'all, Cowboys Nation, we would make a run." During the Cowboys' 2-game win streak, Parsons was very vocal that their season was not over. With the defense slowly getting back to full strength, Parsons' message was "Why not us?" on social media. After this MNF loss, the Cowboys are now 1-6 at home, which frustrated the defensive star. "I wanted to win real bad for the ownership and fans. The fact that we lost and we could have won that game, that killed me, man. Like, I want to win so bad. All I know how to do is find ways to win and impact the game," Parsons said. As for not joining his team at midfield after the game, Parsons viewed that as a lose-lose and that no one took the implications of the loss that serious. "Damned if I do, damned if I don't. If I went over there and was all laughing with the competition after we lost like that, a lot of people would be mad. I walk off the field because the game's over and people are mad," Parsons explained. "You can't make everyone happy, but I will just say in that specific moment it was deeper than that. We needed that win." Jerry Jones confronted coach after Monday's loss. The 2024 season hasn't gone to plan for the Dallas Cowboys. After their first-round playoff loss in 2023, many expected the Cowboys to bounce back in a big way this year, especially since Jerry Jones said the team was all in during the offseason. However, with a 5-8 record, the Cowboys are effectively knocked out of the playoffs, left wondering what could have been. Injuries haven't helped their cause, but every team is dealing with injuries in at least one key position. This just hasn't been their year, and after losing to the Cincinnati Bengals in primetime, tensions appear to be running high around the organization. Ed Werder recently reported on X about a recent interaction between ST coordinator John Fassel and owner Jerry Jones. Fassel indicated that Jones approached him nearly immediately after the loss to the Bengals, talking with him about the team's blocked punt and other special teams mistakes made throughout the game. While it isn't necessarily uncommon for an owner to talk with a coach, the immediate nature of this conversation might have been off-putting for Fassel. The team has struggled across the board this year in all units, so it could have been frustrating to have this conversation and be singled out in the midst of other issues. Jones has been one of the most active, hands-on owners in the league since he purchased the Cowboys, and it seems like he's going to continue that approach for the foreseeable future, at least until this team gets back on its feet. Cowboys Jerry Jones issues awkward Bill Belichick statement. Frisco, Dallas Cowboys owner Jerry Jones, even after his team's 27-20 gut punch loss to the Bengals on Monday Night Football, came away from the wreckage praising incumbent coach Mike McCarthy. And maybe that should be taken as a hint that the lame duck coach has a chance for a contract extension that could keep McCarthy here in 2025. "Anding" is the word Jerry has used time and again regarding McCarthy, this time around even praising him for his extraordinary attention to detail, an ironic and maybe even contrarian take given that Dallas lost this game on a muffed punt during which confusion, that is, a lack of attention to detail, reigned. But awkwardly, maybe, while McCarthy is trying to survive in this final year of his deal with Jerry making noises about him being retained, The owner is also praising the guy who is poised, should he wish to take McCarthy's job. "Don't know that I've seen a coach available, with his stature," Jones said of Bill Belichick. "He's got a lot of gas left in his tank. A lot. He's on the game. He's savvy. He knows the personnel all over the league. There's no learning curve there," Jones went on in the praise of the Super Bowl winning legend Belichick, who is presently flirting with the idea of coaching at the University of North Carolina. Jones, with some word salad, "It doesn't surprise me that everything there is out here that has a coach concept associated with that he's not being considered. Bill Belichick could run a major company very effectively. He just has that leadership ability, as well as in this case, no one knows more football or how to execute it and use that to win a ball game than Bill Belichick." Read more at https://www.kansascity.com/sports/article 296924874.html #story link =CPY. That was meant as an endorsement of Belichick coaching anywhere, including in college. But if Belichick's stature is unmatched and if no one knows how to win a ball game better than Belichick. And you, fan? What do you think of the situation of Bill Belichick? Leave your opinion in the comments.